Hi and welcome to day 8 of the Be Well Introduction to Wellness Coaching course. You're doing so well. You got to day 8. Please let me know how you're going. Get in touch, especially around the changes that you're making with your physical activity levels, your fitness, your nutrition, sleep, everything like that. It should start to feel good. I'm really hoping that you're starting to push through those difficult early days and start to see some changes in areas of your wellness now. So do let me know how that's going and if you'd like any more support. So today we're going to talk about intellectual wellness, and this is an area that I think can be really fascinating to explore and something that we don't often look at. So let's have a think about our 3 questions: what, why and how. So what can be the issues and the challenges and the difficulties around this? It can be that often we've got a bit stuck in a rut. We haven't learned anything new in a while. We've got everything we need in place to do our jobs, to do our daily lives, to do what we need to do, and we haven't really taken on board any new information or taken a risk in terms of learning anything new for a while. This can also really link to creativity and doing something creative and exploring that side, which I think links hugely to the emotional and spiritual side of our wellness that we explored earlier in the course. So you might want to review that course content alongside this. So in terms of learning something new, so why is that an issue? Why is that a block? Why is that an area of resistance or challenge in your life and your wellness? I think learning something new, and I'm referring here to the work of Carol Dweck in her book Mindset. She's an educational psychologist in America who's done an enormous amount of work around what she would call a growth mindset versus a fixed mindset. So often we grow up to see success and failure in the intellectual kind of domain as being that you're either good at something or you're not. So for example, at school I thought you could either draw and be artistic or you couldn't. And then I discovered the work of Jackson Pollock and just threw paint at a sheet and felt very happy and creative in doing that. But we often hold ourselves back because we think, oh, I'm not good at that. I failed at that before. I failed my driving test 4 times before I passed. So, those failures can really affect our confidence, and it can be coming from a mindset where we think, I've failed once, therefore I won't try that again. So that can affect our ability to try something new and learn something new. Whereas what Carol Dweck talks about, and please Google her, look up her resources, they're fantastic, especially around children and education, but she does apply it to adults also, is that if we aren't great at something, then we learn, we develop that skill, we try, we keep going, and if it doesn't go so well, that's learning as well, isn't it? So what I'd like you to think about is, instead of saying things like, I'm crap at maths, which I said to myself for years, and that's affected a lot of my financial issues. I'm crap at maths, I can't add up, is that I am learning to budget, and I'm not good at that yet. So adding yet to the end of that sentence, I think, can be really powerful. Exploring your creativity today and trying something new is something in the how question that I'd like you to do today. So I'd really like you to go away and choose something that you can do today that is new or creative or taking a bit of a risk in terms of learning something. So it could be that you're going to look up something about Carol Dweck and download some of her material. It could be that you're going to buy a book and start reading it. It could be that you download something from Audible and start listening to it in the car. It could be that you decide to paint again when you haven't done that for years, or draw a picture, or splash and paint on a big canvas and feel very satisfied. I might do that actually. So any of these small steps that you could take today in the area of being more creative and moving forward can massively help with the rest of your wellness, because it's about going out of our comfort zones and doing something different with our brains and learning and exploring new things, which again, just like your physical workouts, your exercise, you're pushing yourself into different areas, new areas, and feeling good about that and feeling that you can do that again. So let me know how that goes, and we will move forward in the course, and you're doing so well.